2021 Literature Nobel Prize winner Abdul Razak Gurna headlines the event.
When we say writing, being a writer, that is a particular...
And does not agree African authors are inadequate.
I don't think it's the case that there are few African writers visible, as it were. I suppose it depends where you're looking and where you're standing.
His presence and that of some few other African authors fill the atmosphere with the African flavor. Showcasing the blend of Africa to the rest of the world pleases the book authority.
Everything is different. By the biggest African participation this year, the Sharjah International Book Fair, you can see the world are coming to meet Africa through Sharjah Gateway. Sharjah is becoming the gateway between the African and the rest of the world.
In the midst of 15 million books of several literatures from around the world displayed in thousands of stalls, this one stands alone representing African literature with 50 titles and 8 authors. Off-putting, but it is a notch above last year, which had 1 author and 1 book. Candy Summers going home. The 13-year-old author who told a story of resilience returns again.
I hope to inspire people my age and of my color to show them that they can do anything, no matter where they're from and how old they are.
She, alongside other first-timers, participate in the book signing culture. Assembled by the Black Book Initiative, whose dismay from last year prompted this, they plan to do more.
We are planning to take this to all the other book fairs across the world, in Europe, America, and we have started in the UAE because UAE has got two of the biggest book fairs.
South African Trevor Noah wraps the event with memories from his childhood, what inspired his book, Born a Crime.
I was embarrassed of how I grew up. I was embarrassed of how poor my family was. I was embarrassed that I grew up in a home of domestic abuse. I was embarrassed, genuinely, because you know, as people, we want to put out a picture of perfection because we don't want to be judged by other people.
This is the biggest African participation at the fair, yet the flair of the African literature is not felt as it is in reality. A region with several beautiful writers who have put the African culture on pages. Presentation of the African literature to fairs like this exposes the region's culture and heritage to a diverse audience who appreciate literatures. From the Sharjah International Book Fair at the Emirate of Sharjah, the United Arab Emirates, Halima Gayam, Channels Television News.